My nigga Jacob in here. Yo, Jake, I listened to what's the name? I'm still listening to some of it. Yo, Jake, how you feel about my rosters for ENC? Bro, you know how long it took me to come up with this, to come up with these rosters? Oh, my screen go black. Hold up. What microphone has no shit? No, hold up. Wait, y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? Hello, hello. Type one if you can hear me. Yes. All right, bet. But how do you shuffle this? This shit better get copyrighted. Right, baby. No way. Mia, check out, got a check. Mia, check out, got a check. Sheesh. Sheesh. I got a check. Right now, talking about all the rosters. If I need some rest, I'm gonna flip me some rest. She don't say nothing bad. If I put that crack in my crack, or I put that back in my back, me a little shorty, maybe I'm fucking my body. If you don't own me, bitch, still act like you own me. I won't never quit, bitch. I'm Kobe. Everything we can show me. Leave with the beaver. Hold up. Let me turn music off. How do you go to? I want to see how they go to. Oh shit. Where's that one tweet I just saw? I want to see that shit again. Where's that shit at? Kai Clip. I gotta check out my boy Clip.
What do you think? What do you think of this LAG, this rumored LAG team? Do you like it? It's definitely an upgrade to what they had. That's for sure.
I actually love it, to be honest with you.
I feel like I don't know, man. I don't fuck with Envoy being on these teams, man. I ain't gonna lie. I don't fuck with it at all, but hey. I don't know. Yo, hey, make sure y'all share the live, man. Share the live, share it to all y'all friends. We talking Call of Duty. If y'all fuck with Call of Duty, y'all fuck with me. If y'all fuck with me, we in here talking about Call of Duty. I don't know how you can get more. You got me posted on the CDL. I mean, I don't really do it for the views. Obviously, it's nice to see more people engaged and more people wanting to talk Kai with me. Cause like, that's the thing. Like, I meant to come out with a little TikTok and pretty much be like, hey, I need more friends that know about Call of Duty. That want to talk Call of Duty with me. Maybe start a podcast, whatever the case. But I forgot to do it and didn't get around to it. But I've considered y'all all my friends, even though I don't know y'all in real life. Like, y'all my family, y'all my friends. Like, I want to talk Call of Duty with y'all. So let's fuck it. Let's be in here talking Call of Duty. Shit. I appreciate you though. I don't do it for the viewers. I do it because I love doing it. Like, I go to work. I go to work all day and then come home and feel like talking about Call of Duty. Only thing I like, literally, it's a few other things I'm passionate about. There, really, the only thing I care about is Call of Duty, wrestling, and sports. Even though Call of Duty is kind of a sport in a sense, like an e-sport, but you get my point. Like football, basketball, baseball, and then a couple other sports, wrestling, Call of Duty. That's all. That's my three main pillars of entertainment. But let's listen to what they talking about.
Think of this LAG, this rumored LAG team. Do you like it? It's definitely an upgrade to what they had. That's for sure.
I actually love it, to be honest with you. I think that Dante has like a really good opportunity here because I think he had a down season. I think going into this roster mini, I think his stock was relatively low compared to previous seasons. But I think like this team specifically with Dan and Dill, I think is allowing him to be a little bit more free flowing on the map in that role that we want to see him in. I could agree the personalities might get weird here. I could see them clashing a little bit, but
Definitely can see them clashing.
I actually really enjoy the composition. I think Nep's a great pick with Dill.
Yeah, I like that sub duo.
Was well put together.
So. I just feel like they could have got better than Envoy.
With you, it's probably just because they blew themselves up with internal issues. But compositionally, I think the team is actually well put together.
Yeah. What about you, Benji? What do you think? What do you think of this LAG, this rumored LAG team? Do you like it? It's definitely an upgrade to what they had. That's for sure.
I don't know. I feel like it's a cool little roster. I just feel they could have did better than I could have did better than Envoy in my opinion, but I mean, I'm trying to think what's the other subs out there right now. I feel like they could have fucking around got Nero or something in my opinion. Shit, low key. It's fire. I didn't know you can do this shit. See, they be like, my boys be coming up with shit on here that I don't even realize. Like, what? It's fire though. This little thing right here. I'm trying to think, bruh. Is there a way I can look at both chats at the same time? That's really what I want to do. But I don't think so. I want to be able to look at both chats. From what Skunk was saying on Huntsman, Envoy is #1 vibe killer. Really? Bro, you're slow. Ain't no way you just said Nero. They need a vet on that team. Yeah. I kind of do agree with that. I feel like they do need a vet, but Envoy is just not that guy. I ain't gonna lie to you, gang. Envoy is, you can't, like, look, like, you can sit here and say that I'm slow, but you can't sit here and tell me that Nero's not a better sub than him. Like, we just talking about, like, pure gun, like, obviously, bro, Ghosty's S&D, Sib are very fast ARs. And Ghosty's not a fast AR. I would agree that Sib is a faster AR, but Ghosty, his pacing is okay, but he's not the fastest AR. Envoy's not really Envoy's not really that slow of a player. Envoy just takes routes. Like Envoy just takes routes. That's all niggas give him credit for. He just flanks a lot. He like Zuma, but a little bit slower than Zuma was, but Envoy just take route. I just feel like the slant ability with this team is good, but they're only Ghosty was fast in W3. Yeah, he was. He was faster. I still don't think he was the fastest. And he was only that fast because Dashy plays super slow. Dashy doesn't play fast. Dashy plays kind of slower. So who was going to be the fast AR on that team? He slowed down because of scrap. Yeah, I guess. Either way, I feel like this team is going to be okay. I just don't think they're going to be insanely just the most talented, blah, blah, blah. It all depends upon how good Sib is going to be. If Sib is going to be like how he can be, if he's going to be like, where's 04 right now? 04 is a free agent right now. He has someone already better than him at his own place, so I had to slow down. Yeah. I mean, you're not necessarily wrong. You're not necessarily wrong, bro. Like, we all here to talk COD, so I mean, if you think that this team is fire, Envoy is the good pick, then so be it. I just don't think so. Can I move him? I can't move him. Okay. I just don't think so. I mean, I think he's okay. I just feel like slant ability-wise, slant-wise, is just not going to work. And then, like, it all depends upon how good this kid is. If he's gonna do what the shit he did this year, I mean, I guess you could say that about any roster. I'm telling you, go see his potential like me, then that team would be godlike. Yeah, you can say that about any of these rosters. If Cammy goes back to his his Cold War days, then Breach, whoever they get, the next two they get they're gonna be nasty. Like, you can say that about anybody. Like, if Cammy goes back to his Cold War days, then I guess this team is a top 4 team too. I mean, you can say that about any roster. If all four of these guys play up to their potential that they didn't challenge, they should be a top 16, right? You know what I mean? Like, anybody can say that. You don't like FaZe's roster? A lot of people give it flack, but you gotta think, these two niggas right here got to 4 finals, and they just didn't have no ice. Who has the most ice in the CDL currently? Or some of the most ice? 1 and 2. Especially this guy right here. He might have more ice than Simp. I mean, it's interchangeable, but you add some ice to already establish like winners, or they can get to the big one. I think this team would be fine. his Pred goes back to his rookie year form. They wouldn't lose. It goes. That's what I'm saying. It goes to anybody. Pred goes back to what I think Pred is still at his rookie form. I just think Pred is just he missed out on a lot and then had to come back and fill a role that he just couldn't fill. They tried to bring back that dope from when they won champs, and you just can't revive. You can't once you lose dope, you can't revive dope. Like once you break up, once you get with that girl and break up with that girl, it's an analogy. Once you break up with that girl, you can't get back with her and think it's gonna be the same as before y'all broke up. Like, or if she cheats on you, you cheat on her and y'all try to get back together, like, oh, we'll get past it. You're not gonna get past it. That shit ain't gonna work. It's the same shit. Like, you can break her roster up and then bring it back together. That shit is not gonna work. Not gonna work. Before pickup is gonna allow Simp to not sit in Hill as much too. Exactly. Great analogy. I mean, I'm just saying, like, it's just like women or relationships or anybody. Like, you don't gotta be a relationship. It could just be somebody that did you wrong. Your homie stole some money from you. Okay, you might forgive him, but it's just not gonna be the same. Now every time you pull your wallet out, you gotta clutch your pearls because you think that nigga might come up and try to rob you. So you know what I'm saying? Like, once the roster that broke up with the optic, it wasn't the same no more. Well, what about Hook getting dropped? He came back and won champs. Hook also is an anomaly though. Hook came back and was like grinded his ass off, and that was a little different. Hook didn't take time off. Hook just got dropped. Pred took time off. Like Pred was going through mental shit. Then he was playing Call of Duty, if y'all remember, but then he was overseas playing, and I'm sorry, that competition over there is just way different than the competition you're gonna face here. Any news where Simpin and Beezy and Cell will go to since they're split? I miss them so much. Yeah, I miss them too. Abizi is rumored to be going to the Thieves. Celium is rumored to be going to Vegas, and then I think Simp is staying in FaZe. I think this is gonna build around Simp, but yeah, this is the rumor. So like this, what you're looking at right here, can y'all see it? Hopefully y'all can see it. What you're looking at right here is all the potential teams. Obviously, we know Optic's not gonna change. Heretics. This is the rumored roster. That's okay. Only thing they added was Snoopy, and I think they lost. Who did they lose? Fucking what's the name? Why can I not remember right now? Real. I think Real better than Snoopy, but that's just me. I don't know why I'm so thirsty. I think I've been talking too much. Nasty is really slept on. I feel like Civ gonna have a breakout year. Yeah. Nasty's pretty good. I think Nasty, like, he's slept on, but Nasty has like moments to where, like, you feel me, like, I don't know. He has moments where he's getting shit on. Real by far. Yeah, I think Real's a better player too. I like you, Victor. You know a lot about the game. You know a lot about the Call of Duty. Real's ceiling is way higher. Yeah, I agree. I think Snoopy's as good as like Snoopy is just like a 50 cent Shotzi. Or a 2 cent shot, whoever that saying is, but like he's just a bootleg Shotzi. And I don't mean that in no disrespect. Snoopy's a really fine player. Like when he's on, he's a really fine player. It's just very hard for him to be. It's very hard for any playmaker like that to be consistent. Like which is why what this kid did at the end of his run, like that Major 4 all the way through champs and EWC was just insane. Like this nigga was like playing like the best player in the game, and it's so hard doing that when you're gotta be the entry and you gotta make plays, make route. Like he was doing everything, and it was crazy the fact he was that consistent doing that much. It's very hard to be consistent when you're the playmaker for your team. It's like being a point guard. Like that's why point guards get so many fucking turnovers a game, or most of them, or like any ball dominant player, they get so many turnovers a game is because they have to make all the plays, make all the passes, make all the reads. So it's hard. Which is why like Chris Paul is so fucking impressive because he barely gets turnovers and he's the main playmaker. Would you ever want to join the CL too? Would you ever want to do it? I want to as well, but don't have time. Oh, no. Those days are way past me. I used to be pretty gross when I was a player. I'm 25, bro. Like if I was 21, 22, oh yeah, for sure. But I ain't gonna say for sure I would make it, but I would try. But nah, I'm way past that. I just like watching it. I don't even find the enjoyment in competing anymore like I used to. But when I was competing, it was fun. Who's the new LA team? It's looking like it's gonna be Scrap, Hydra, Kenny, and Beezy. They dropped Ghosty maybe a week or two ago, and then they dropped Envoy a little bit after, I think. But Hook was godlike in AW. What's your point? What's your point about Hook? What are you talking about? Snoopy would kind of fit that place. Snoopy is like amateur Hook, a lot of mechanics, but gets lost in the sauce. I can't really compare. I think Hook was way better in like his early days than Snoopy is right now. Yeah, it's gonna be a real good team. Everybody's sleeping on Kenny, but it's gonna be a good team. Snoopy is mechanically gifted. Yeah, he's mechanically gifted. I'm not disagreeing with that. I just don't think he was better than Hook. Like, gun skill wise and all that, I don't think he was as gifted as Hook is with like his gunny and shit. Like shooting that straight and all that is what I mean. Like movement wise, yeah, but like it's shooting. We talking about like who shoots straighter and micro reactions and shit. Who got that? Who got that now? No, but AW mechanics carry. Yeah. Snoopy isn't that bad. No, he's not that bad, but he's not better than Hook. Do you think Rocker would get some challengers kits or recycled pros? Probably recycled pros. Like I see Rocker. Let me look on here real quick. I forgot who they rumored team is. Shit, nobody. They got Estrio, that's it. They'll probably get like Awakening and all the like, I don't want to say bottom tier, but like all the like players that like kind of get left off rosters at the end. Hey, I don't know why they dropped Gio. That was stupid to me. Gio's one of the best. Gio has bad rap though right now. Like a lot of people are trying to say like Gio's like a kill whore. He plays for himself and all that shit. So that's the only thing that kind of sucks about his situation. It's like, in the league, why do I look so orange? Why y'all ain't tell me I look all orange and shit? Hold up. Why do I look so orange? I don't like how orange I look. Ugh. Why do I look so orange? I need to make this smaller too. I don't like. Yeah, I can't even see the whole thing. Is there a way I can I make this? Can I make TikTok horizontal too? I might do that for the next stream because I didn't even realize I can't even see this shit. Why I ain't say nothing? Now, Gio has a great ceiling. Oh, he does. But, you know, listen, he has a great ceiling. But once you build, bro, this is about Call of Duty is like a friendship league, bro. Once you build that reputation, like he's a kill whore, he don't impact the game. Once you build that reputation around you can't break out of it unless you really like change your play style and convince everybody that it's like Call of Duty. The Call of Duty league is damn near like a cult. Once you build that like rapport around the league that like, oh, he's not this or he not that, it's raps. And he's already built, I think after MW3, when everybody was saying he's so good and he's like Rookie of the Year candidate, motherfuckers start coming out like he just plays for himself. He a kill whore. And then ever since then, this is downhill. Now, I'm not going to sit here and act like I know sources and I talked to pros and they said that. I'm just saying it seems as if, you know what I'm saying? It's built off animosity unless your rep is good. Exactly. Like, and then motherfuckers was getting fried by him. You right about that too. Motherfuckers was getting fried by him too. So niggas is not trying to come out there and say like, oh, this rookie was shitting on me. I'm not, you know what I mean? Niggas definitely not trying to admit that they got fried by that nigga either. But his reputation definitely took a L too. It's like I missed a comment. Hold up. Who's all on Ultra? I'm trying to think of oh yeah, it looked like they signed Real. Looks like Ultra signing Real, and then they still got Joe DeCease, and then they got Kleenex still moving to the flex. When they picked up Real, I like Real more than I like Kleenex on the sub. I just feel like I don't know who they're gonna pick up for their main AR spot. I think I could look at free agents too. They complain about players pretty much. Then everyone cries that Envoy don't get kills while he's playing OBJ for the team. LOL. They don't give credit where it's due. Like look at Shotzi talking about Merc before they picked him up. Who's your favorite team? I like FaZe a lot. I remember my earliest memory of being an Optic fan just because I love Scump so much. Like I used to watch Scump. Like my homie introduced me to Scump when I was like 14, back when Call of Duty Ghosts came out. So I always fuck with Scump. So then I start fucking with Optic. You have no idea what you're talking about? Really? You like what FaZe did with their team? Yeah, I like what they did. Definitely do. Cause like, who's your favorite player of all time? Definitely Scump with ease. Scumpy with ease. I like what FaZe did though because I just feel like every good thing must come to an end, and I feel like I feel like nature just ran its course. Like they did everything that they wanted to do, and I feel like FaZe already had animosity towards one another. From like last year when they got top 6, I think at champs, I think they already had animosity going into this year, and they're already going to try to drop Celium, and Celium already confirmed this too. They were trying to drop him, but then they decided to stick it out, and then they won EWC, and that kind of ended it. And I guess they looked at it like, well, we can go one more year. We won this, so we good. Then they went back to back and won Major 1, and then after that, you know what happened. So I want to say they won Major 1 and Major. Did they win Major 2 as well? Possibly. I think so. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But yeah. But I think 04, although it's not better than Abizi, I feel like he'll do more for this team. I feel like people don't realize Abizi was very horrible in hard point this year. He was not very good at hard point this year. I mean, the statistics prove it. The statistics back it up too. He was not very good at hard point this year, and slant in general, he was not very good. That was the only stain on him. Like, S&D was okay. And well, actually, no, even at S&D, he wasn't even getting any bloods. Like, he was just there. So, I think, like, 04 definitely is better than S&D right now. I wish they kept Neptune 04 and Booza, though. And if they would have, I thought they were going to do that. They would have had 04, but then what you going to do with Simp? I mean, I guess Simp could have played the flex, and you could have brought 04 Nep, and then had Simp on the flex and Draza on the AR, or got a new AR to replace Draza to be the main, but, that's doing too much. They don't need to get too cute with it. Abuza was fine all year. Yeah, Scrap is fire. I like Scrap a lot. Abuza was really good this year. On the AR, very, very good. And then 04 is really, really good as well. And I think the slant, because that's what FaZe's biggest issue this whole year was just their hardpoint, which is very crazy because in recent years, they always were a good hardpoint team, very high slant ability and very good at playing very good at hardpoint, and now they just kind of suck at it. So I think 04 and Abuza coming along will help them tremendously in hardpoint. That's just my favorite player at Perfect Aim. Yeah, that's just one of my favorite players too. That motherfucker is nasty. I say like my top five probably Simp, not in order. Simp, Dashy. That's hard. My top five like current players. Probably Dashy, Simp. I like 04 a lot, actually. 04 is in there. I fuck with not Pred, but Celium. Simp, 04, Dashy, Celium, and then probably like Abuza's crazy. Yeah, he is. I'd probably say Joe DeSeas. I fuck with Joe. I like watching Joe a lot. He's very fun to watch. Very fun to watch. Oh yeah, my favorite team. I've been ranting. My favorite team is probably Optic or FaZe. Joe next up. Shit, ain't no next up. Joe here now. That motherfucker is disgusting. To me, top 3 sub in the game. I think the best subs in the game. I wouldn't give it to Shashi. Shashi was probably the best at the end of the year. And then I guess you gotta throw Hydra in there too. Cause I was gonna say like I think Simp was like up there. I think Simp was up there. Hook was up there. Hydra was up there, and I think Joe. Mercury's the best player. You think Merc is the best player in the game? I mean, I can't argue that. I mean, the kid. I mean, that motherfucker gross. So I can't even disagree with that. Actually, I don't know if I can put him above Scrap though. Joe and the best. Joe's the best. Yeah, one of the best hill kittens. Best slant ability. Just gross. All around just gross. Very, very good Call of Duty player. Can't even deny it. I don't want to deny it. They don't get credit. I feel like I missed a comment or two, but I can't tell. These are the updated rosters. I know you can't see all of it because it's vertical, but that's my bad. But I'm gonna have this stream up on my YouTube. I got a new YouTube. Which I think I should post it on my YouTube that I've been using. That like I got an old YouTube that got not hella subs, but subs, and then I got a new YouTube. Should I just? I don't know. I don't know if I should post this to my new YouTube or keep it on my old one. Are these the updated rosters? Yeah, bros in the hill slang. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He slays around the hill, in the hill. My top would be Scrap, Abizi, Hydra, Shotzi. You think that team would have done better than LAT with Envoy? Wait, do I think what team would have did better than LAT with Envoy? What are you talking about? Do you think that team would have done better than LAT did with Envoy? Wait, elaborate. If they kept Joe instead of Envoy, my bad. Oh, you talking LAT? If LAT would have kept Joe instead of Envoy, shit. Yeah, that'd been way better. Cause Envoy does the shit on the like he does shit on that doesn't show up on the stat sheet. I will say that, but he does not impact the game. Just slaying wise, he's just like everybody can say like, oh, this person like makes plays, but you cannot drop .7s and then say like you're impacting the game. You just can't. You can't do it. He was dropping too many 0.7s and 8s for me. Like 04 is not like a 1.1 player, but the shit that 04 does on the map as far as getting spawns and then I feel like 04 gets all the kills that matter. So 04 then go negative in the match, but he will get all the kills that you need to get in order to break a hill or get spawns. Like, I feel like it's night and day. You don't need to have a 1.0, but you have to get the kills that matter. Who's gonna hit another gear on B07 low key? Oh, for sure. Nobody grinds the game harder than like Hook does. That nigga Hook grinds the game. What's Gorilla's team? I think all Gorilla have is literally like Estriel. Or not, I'm sorry, not Gorillas, that's Rocker. Gorillas are supposed to be getting Ghosty, Envoy, Neptune, and Sib, but I'm not sure if that's official or not. I mean, none of these rosters are official, but these are like what it's looking like, what the sources and everybody like has heard. Who's all on the Falcons? Celium, Pred, and Xnet right now. They're still looking for one more. The rumor with that, I haven't even heard anything about them getting the fourth, actually. Did they add new teams? Nah, no, there hasn't been an expansion yet. I want Sib to do good, but always struggles lately. Sib just had an off year, bro. Like, nobody was going to do well on that Cloud9 team. They just were destined to fail from the start. Them motherfuckers are destined to fail from the start. I'm sorry. I think Hogan on Friday season more than most low-key that ain't a hot take. I agree. Nobody plays the game harder, like more than him. You see what he did this year when he had the chip on his shoulder? To me, he grinded harder than most of the people in the league. Is Kismet rumored anywhere yet? Oh yeah, Kismet was rumored to go to the Falcons. Now that I think about it, my bad. Because I think, yeah, I want to say Cell, I'll take him at Rocker. I would too, but no, I think he's rumored. He's just not on this but I think he's rumored to go to the Falcons. Thank you for bringing him up. I think he's rumored to go to the Falcons with selling him, and he's going to be an AR. So I want to say, appreciate the follow, Nick Wash. I think Kismet is going to be the second AR. Cell is going to be the main. Pred and Xnet are going to be subs. Xnet was trying to be a flex towards the end of this year, but it didn't work. I think he's going to be going back to running the sub alongside. Appreciate the follow, Cadence. Alongside Pred. My top 5 teams are LA, Optic, FaZe, Ultra, and Falcons. Let me see. LA, definitely. FaZe, definitely. Optic, definitely. Ultra. I gotta see who Ultra get as day 4 before I say that. I think Heretics might be better than, the Heretics might be better than Ultra. You're forgetting about the Gentlemates too, Nero. I ain't gonna lie, if they can get their like kind of what Zuma and them said, if they can get their personalities in check, just because I feel like Sib can kind of break up teams in a sense. Heretics better than Vegas too, I think. Yeah, I think Heretics are better. I think Heretics are top 6 team, top 5 team. Yeah, true. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying you're wrong. I feel like you're an Ultra fan, so you're gonna say that, but I gotta see who Ultra picks up as day 4. Because if they get a good like main AR, then I don't have any issue saying. Let me see something real quick. Can I pull up? Is there a way to pull up? Let me see something. Here you go. This is what I want to see. I want to see the free agents. So you still got quite a bit of people, bro. So let's just talk about AR. Let's just think about AR for like for Ultra, right? You still got RCDs available, Beans. I don't see Beans going back. I can see Geo going back, but Geo's not a main. Lunars is decent, but I think he might go back down to Challengers just to learn some more. Insight is out there, but Insight's not going back to Toronto. I can see Insight and I think anyone from Halo gonna make noise in the league. Legend, if Legend goes to go Optic. I fuck with Optic. Hopefully they do some shit. Only problem with having Insight on the Falcons is they'll be slow as shit. If they have Cobra would be nice in the league. If Cobra can join the league, he'd be nice. I wouldn't be mad at that at all for a potential Toronto pickup. Diamond Khan, I'm good on him. Rex, I'm good on him. Spark, very good on him. Skies, I'm good on him. I'm good on Priesta. Awakening will find his way in the league somehow. LA is my favorite time. I just haven't changed my TikTok yet. LOL. Oh shit, you gotta change that, gang. Awakening, I can see him, but also I can move players around. Oh shit, that's fire. Which like, cause I can see down here, see like Awakening. Can I drag a player over here? Let me see something. Oh, I see how you do it. That's cool. I can see Beans. That'd be crazy. Imagine Beans as a main. Hold on, let me do that. I can see Beans over here. Like Beans with I just saw what BZ does good with LA. Mamba for Ultra. Nah, I can see I think it's rumored that Challengers team, I forget, Omit, I think it's rumored that they're gonna be joining Surge. Like Surge is gonna pick up all 4 of them, which I think is kind of risky, but that's what the rumor is. That's what the rumor is. I don't know who Rocker's gonna pick up. All they got is Estriel. No fucking telling. They still need a sub. They still need 2 ARs. Let's do that real quick. Sub wise, Afro did really well. I can see Afro getting another shot in the league. Let's throw him with Estriel. Then they still need 2 ARs. I like that on mid team. Mac underrated and Mamba and Craze look legit. Oh yeah, Mamba. That's my guy. I can see him. Yeah, they get top. Yeah, the Falcons get top 6. Mac was really good. I forgot that shit. That shit scared the fuck out of me. Appreciate the follow, Penna JK. Appreciate you. Much love. Thank you for joining the Hators. I think I like that name. The Hators, the Hators. I feel like it's kind of cringe, but I kind of fuck with it. All right, so we need 2 ARs for Rockers. Let me see. I don't know why Temp is on here. He's retired. I think FaZe will start slow, but we'll get together. Yeah, I think so too. That's a good point. I think they will. Like, I think they'll start kind of slow, and then over the course of the year, which has always been FaZe's problem. FaZe will always start out hot and then slow down towards the end of the season. They need to start doing is, I mean, obviously everybody wants to be the best from like the beginning to the end. But it's just not how it works. You always get that one team, like the Heretics did it this year, but crazy thing about the Heretics, they ended off the year strong too. But a lot of teams like the Heretics started out really fast and then kind of slowed down mid-season, but then got it back together towards the end. But a lot of teams start out fast and then they just plummet after. A lot of teams get better practice towards the middle and end of the years. This off topic, but is DreamHack Major going to be back or was that a one-off? I feel like that was a one-off, but that's some, I don't know. I don't have that information for you to be not certain. I feel like it should be because it was cool last year, but I don't know. You never know. That would be cool if they brought it back every year though. Friendship League, I can see Illy getting another shot in the league. I'm gonna throw him in Minnesota too. I can see it. It still would need a main AR though. I think B07 is gonna be oh no, yeah. I seen something. Parasite was talking about something earlier about how a lot of people are saying like it's gonna be really dependent upon the maps. Nation Tournament 2026 is gonna be fire. Very, very fire. I gotta show y'all the rosters that I created for that. Actually. So this is my rosters that I kind of created for that. Team USA, you got Scrap, Mercury, Simp, Shotzi, Joe Deceives is the sub. Team Canada, you got Dashy, Gunless, Asim, Illy, and then Diamond Khan is a sub. Team France, you got Bresci, Cobra, Hydra, and Lens. And then Deliver as your sub. Saudi Arabia, you got Doom, Rosas, I don't know how to pronounce that, Hook, Xnet, and then Kicks. Mexico, you got Thresh, Mamba, Snoopy, DJ. Australia, you got Zach, Crimza, Pred, Fida, Cronus Kun. Argentina, you got Zuner, Kuti, Lucho, and Trax. United Kingdom, you got Insight, Nasty, Harry, Afro. That's going to be a nasty team. And then Spain, you pretty much got the Heretics. And then Japan, I just threw some shit together. We don't got many Japan players. Gunless is nasty. Yeah, Gunless is that's another player. I didn't mention him in my favorite players. That's another player I've been fucking with. I think Jacob's still in here, my homie. He knows I've been fucking with Gunless since the beginning of time. I love Gunless. Gunless is such a good shout. Yeah. I mean, I think he's Canadian, and then everybody was trying to say Diamond Con. Like, to me, Gunless is better than Diamond Con, so I don't know why Gunless wouldn't. The only reason Gunless might not be on this Canada team is just his vibes. Like, Gunless is another player I was talking about it earlier. Like, he just has a really bad rap. Miss playing against you in the Instacomp. Wait, who is this? Who's Froy? Hold up, who's Froy? Who's Froy? Who's Froy? Tell me who you are, Froy. I didn't even know I played. Hey, it's the IG comp was, hey, that was ruthless. Yeah, he better 100%. Yeah, this is my. It took me a little minute to research this. Skylo. Oh, what's up? What's good, Skylo? Oh shit. What's good, Skylo? That's crazy. I was just talking to you remember Six Men, or you remember Grape? Pretty sure we teamed. Yeah, we teamed before. Shit, you were nasty. Shit. I remember you. We used to play Ace and shit too. That's crazy. It's small world. This is why, and this is shit I love about Call of Duty. It just brings everybody together. It's like sports. I mean, it is a sport. Brings everybody together. Familiar faces. That's what I love about this shit. But yeah, the Argentina roster was pretty hard to create. It was just hard to create this list because it's like some people, like, even though like Illy's like from Canada, he kind of reps like, I don't know if he's Indian or I don't really know his nationality, his ethnicity is, but like he's not, you know what I'm saying? I can't explain it, but I didn't know if I wanted to put him in like Saudi Arabia, so I was just like, I think he's Canadian, so I'm gonna throw him with Canada. Only reason, going back to what I was saying about Guns, the only reason he might not be able to play with them is because of his personality and like people not vibing with him. Snoopy and Shotzi could low-key play for Mexico. See, that's my point. Who you got in the FaZe roster? 04, Abuza, Draza, and Simp. I can't believe he didn't come back to CDL, Illy. I can believe it. I ain't gonna lie, like, Illy, that's another one too. Illy's one of my favorite players because of his S&D kid, very passionate. But I ain't gonna lie, like what he was doing in challenges, Illy was pretty shit in challenges. I'm not gonna lie. Appreciate the follow, Skylo. Appreciate you, gang. All love, bro. For real. You should change your name back to Skylo. Froy is crazy. When you said Froy, I was like, what the hell? I was like, who's Froy? Skylo was hard. I don't know how you came up with that, but that shit was hard. Bro, Illy was him at one point for sure. It's just right now he's just not very good. And it's another thing with him, like Illy had so much time, kind of like the Pred situation. Illy had so much time off that I think he just has to get his back in the swing of things. And then he retired, and then it was like, oh, I'm coming back. I don't know why he even retired at first. I knew he wasn't gonna retire. He loved this shit too much still. And then he only like 22, 23. I thought Illy was like 26. He's just been in the league. Literally, Illy was so impressive. What's so impressive about Illy is that nigga literally turned 18 and joined the league just like that. I remember his birthday hit. I think the same day the Empire announced that he was joining the team because that nigga was just that good. He was been running motherfuckers' pockets since he was like 14 years old. Literally. Like, motherfucker was running people's pockets as a preteen. I'm gonna try how to that. Yeah, I support the FaZe team. Oh, you support FaZe? FaZe up. But how you do it again? I did like this. FaZe up. I fuck with FaZe too. That's like FaZe is like my second favorite team, and then I probably say like Optic. Yoda King. Yeah, Sersky. I think he changed his name on Twitch, I think. What's good, Chris? I didn't know you was in here, gang. Bro, Illy was crazy, bro. But what Illy was doing, bro, that's like, I might make a video on that. That's like I'm about to write that down. That's like my biggest, appreciate the follow, man. That's like my biggest what if in esports history. Like, what if Illy never got injured? I think, because damn near, Optic was playing really well before Illy got injured. Sassy movement was crazy. He still is crazy. Still is crazy. Like, bro, imagine if Illy never had that thumb injury. Because that kept him out for the entire Vanguard season. I'm a master defense, so sad we let go. I'm playing Ghosty. Really? You're not excited about the fact that y'all are probably gonna get a BG and then Kenny? I mean, I'm sure you are excited, but I know it probably does sting a little bit, but shit. I can't believe Optic going back to back. I can believe it. I can definitely believe it. Them motherfuckers is very, very good at Call of Duty. And then they got the best coaching system around them too. Like what JP does as far as the analytics go and just analyzing the game and the statistics and break points and break percentages and just all the analytical stuff he does and how he understands the game. And then the same with Karma. Like they had no choice but to be good. Excited for what we get, but feel disappointed how we treated them. Yeah. I mean, that's just how life goes. Like you go to work and you don't perform at work. What happens to you? You know what I mean? As bad as it sounds, as cutthroat as it sounds, if you don't, and that's anything in life. If you don't, you know what I mean? If you don't perform, then you gotta go. Especially Ghosty, that man brought out the trenches of Superman we have now. Yeah, I will say that the Ghosty thing is crazy because he was on that team when y'all were like trash and yeah. I remember that Cold War team. Fucking, who did y'all have? Like Zaptius and Temp, man. Zaptius, Temp, who else y'all have? I think I had Venom, like I remember when everybody was like, so I remember when Westar was like the best challenger team and then the Thieves tried to pick them all up at once or most of them up at once and they were just trash. I wish we got Cell instead of Kenny. Yeah, that's what it was looking like, but that Saudi bag is just too crazy. That Saudi bag was way too crazy. Motherfucker he probably took, I think somebody said he getting paid like $750K. Something like that. You wasn't gonna turn that down. I'm sorry, I'm not turning that shit down. And then I might win on top of that and I'm getting paid. Y'all gotta understand, bro, this Call of Duty shit don't last. And all it takes is a year or two for a player to be dog shit or like to not be nearly as good as they were before, and then they getting dropped. Kenny gonna be better in B07. I agree. I think Kenny's gonna be one of the best players in B07 too. He just had an off game, bro. These maps didn't suit him at all. And then once you lose full, you lost full. You can't, I mean, you can regain, but it's very hard to regain once you lost full already. And he said himself, he just felt like he was bitching the whole time. There's nothing you can do at that point. If LA got Cell, it would have been a good team. Yeah, it would have been a God team. Yeah. I think it's a God team now. Optic members have come out and said his PC was toast too. Yeah. I think I did see that. I think I did see somebody say that he was playing on bullshit, but why he ain't get a new PC? For real, I'm happy with the team we're getting, but we should stuck how you meant to build chemistry if you're tweaking every year. Yeah. Yeah. You gotta understand from their perspective, bro. They built this team to win big championships. They couldn't win the big one. They won a couple majors, but I was arguing with somebody with this about debating somebody with this not too long ago. Like, motherfuckers is not getting, they did not build this team to win majors. They built this team to win the big one, to win the EWCs, to win the champs, to get that big money. They didn't build this team to win a couple measly ass majors. Now, majors are important. That's not what I'm saying. Majors are very important, but they're not nearly as important as fucking the big ones. They want to win the big ones. And then we don't know what was going on with them internally. They could have been arguing. I seen the little documentary about them watching film. They didn't really watch film like you could tell that they didn't put the work in that the optics put in, that other teams put in. Like that wasn't no real film. They didn't let her really watching film. We had a championship team and winning team, and we let them go because Octane retired. Damn, Octane shouldn't have left, bruh. Still has some in the tank. He still got some in the tank now. Hydra will be good with a BZ. Oh, for sure. And I think Simp kind of like changed his play style to try to be less, like to be a little more selfless. And I don't think Hydra is going to I don't think Hydra is going to risk his play style and his statistics in order to better not gonna say the better team, but I feel like Simp had opportunities this year where he should have took the ball and scored himself. He should have been on some Kobe shit. Like, nigga, I'm going to go out here and win this game. I think he tried to be too much like, change his play style kind of how Dashy did and be too much of a, I'm just going to help everybody and just, nah, I think he should have just played more selfish. And I think FaZe would have won more. Because I still think Simp has the ability to go out there and still drop 1.2s and 1.3s. He just tried to change his playstyle up, and I feel like it hurt him. That rumored Thieves roster got so much to prove next year. Oh, for sure. If they don't come out and perform that first major, motherfuckers gonna be on their ass. Motherfuckers gonna be on Thieves' ass if they don't show up that first major. If they don't show up in these kickoff tournaments, that's gonna happen at the beginning in about a month or so. Nah, not a month. When is I'm tripping, like 2-3 months. That got kickoffs don't happen until the game come out. So in a couple months time when those kickoffs happen, if they don't perform in motherfucking kickoffs, motherfuckers gonna be on their ass, let alone the first major. Even that team was considered cooked. This year's team was good enough to win if we gave them time. Yeah. They are gonna pull the trigger on that squad. They messed this up. Nah, that's gonna take him. I ain't gonna lie, they come out and fall flat like the first like 2-3 majors, then yeah, of course he's gonna like blow it up, but he not gonna blow it up until then. Hate that mentality, not gonna lie. What mentality? What mentality do you hate? Like blowing the team up too fast? Yeah, I agree. That's why I think Optic did really well, because they kind of stuck it out. Well, they didn't stick it out. They changed too, but they were really not trying to change teams. They did not want to break it up. They did not want to blow it up. True. The only reason they did blow it up is because Kenny literally came out and told them, like, yeah, like, we need to change. Like, it's not working. I need to change the scenery. You guys need to get back to winning. Like, we're not getting any better. I need to go. And that's what ultimately, that's how they did it. Yeah, Optic did it right, but they didn't. They really did, because they changed a couple of times too. Optic just got lucky and fucking dumbass Toronto let Merc go, and then they picked up Merc, and then that's it. And then they went back to Hook instead of picking up another sub, which I feel like was definitely very beneficial. Because shit, you gotta remember, they tried to get Skies. You remember that? They picked up Skies. I wouldn't say they got blessed. Like, it took Metis going out and being like, hey, we really need to pick this kid up, and then them giving him a shot, and then it worked. You gotta give him first time to build a culture instead of just playing 2K Mind. I just know I just wish he could have subbed in so bad. Yeah. Mark was crazy. Yes, he was very good this year. And I think he'll be very good for years and years to come. Very, very good for years to come. Matt is another who retired too early. Very, yeah. But see, Metis knew that bag was coming too, though. Metis knew that bag was coming. He knew that. That's why he said if you go back and watch his speech, literally, you go back and watch his speech, he literally says like the future is green. He knew he was joining Optic after he retired. Cause like you gotta think that was around the time he was dating the old girl. He was dating what's her name, Alley Cat. So that kind of took off. And then he started getting hella publicity right when they started dating. When that nigga turned his stream on, motherfucker, then he flipped it. Then he flipped it and started playing with her, and there's just so many people flooding both of their chats and talking like, oh, this person, like that's what broke him up. I think too much going on, too much fucking publicity and too much entertainment and too much people in their business. Metis has such an unfortunate career. Yeah. I want to say Metis had to stop competing because he was under 18, so then he had to take time off. Then he always got shitty ass rosters. Then I feel like he was on, wasn't he on Rise, but then got dropped for Gunless? Not Gunless. Was it Gunless? Who did Metis get dropped for? I gotta go to his COD wiki now. Who did Metis, because Metis got dropped, because he was on, what the fuck happened? I know a lot about Call of Duty, but sometimes, yeah, got dropped for Gunless, I believe. Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, because he was crazy about, he was winning too. He was winning. It wasn't like they were trying. They were winning. Gunless was just crazy that year. Because, I think that was coming off of the IW. And then obviously we all know Gunless was like formal, and it was like formal and Gunless back to like in IW. They were both like right here. Yeah, he got dropped for Insight on Toronto. What year he got dropped? He got dropped because he won with Toronto during MW19. Yeah, he won in MW19. Yeah, he got hoed by Rise. Yeah, he got dropped Cold War year for Insight on that team. You can even see it in his like Kai week. He was tired. You can see it in his face. He was tired. He didn't want to do this shit no more. I think this is during MW too. Like, look, he looked happy here. He was happy here. This young. I think this is when I think this is B04 methods. Yeah, I think this is B04 methods, and then this is right before he joined Optic, right after Rise. Hixie retiring was so sad. Him and Scratch should have been a duo on Toronto. Yeah, Hixie just didn't have the slaying ability, man. I mean, truth be told. And this is him in 2016. Look how young he was, bruh. Shit crazy. It's like B03. Bro, shout out Vance. Vance, one of the greatest subs of all time as well. Very underrated. This roster down there nasty. Stainville, Spacely, John Method. Shit. Look at John. One of the greatest subs of all time. This like my number. If it wasn't for simping him, I'd have him higher. One of my top 5 subs of all time, though. Easy. There's not many players that had a higher peak than this nigga right here. Very, very mid-teen. Real ballers know Cold War Vanguard bands. Shit. Real ballers know IWBO3 bands. Real ballers know the Splice bands. Shit. Well, I ain't gonna say you're not a real baller, but you get my point. Splice bands? Who they have? Who they have on Splice? Bance, Zero, Mad Cat, and Jerd, I think. Motherfuckers was gross. Motherfuckers was gross. But he had a very unfortunate career. He always was getting dropped and shit. I didn't know he was on Echo Fox and Infinite Warfare. What the fuck? Who was on that team with him? Will it tell me? Who was on that team? Fuck. Let me see. What? Who's that roster? I played against that man real levels there. You think he was prime simp? Bruh, I played. Who the hell I play? I played Shotzi. Shotzi was nasty. I played Shotzi though when I was like really good. Like when I was like really good at like MW19 and shit. Like before it went to PC and then everybody had like advantages because of the PC and goddamn internet and all that shit. I mean, you had internet on console too. It was just different though. People could change their settings and shit, and I had to crank up my settings and change my Ethernet settings and all that shit. Like before you could do all that, when I was playing on console, I was gross. I was gross on like Vanguard and shit too, but I was really nasty in MW19. That's all I played. Like, it was cold. I mean, it was COVID and shit, so I mean, I was literally just stayed in the house. Gizmo was another one. Him and Scratch I played in ranked in MW2 made me rethink life. I think the one player I played where they like shit on me bad. I'm trying to think. Gizmo was nice. I forgot about Gizmo. That's a good shout. Who did I play that like fucked me up bad? I just played somebody this year that fucked me up really bad. It was Classic. Classic shit on us. And I was playing really well. He just dropped like 50 or 60 or something on fucking protocol hardpoint. Playing with Doug Sensor Martin. Shitty as fuck. I think I played Joe. I used to have a list of pros in my phone that I played like ranked and shit. I played with Standy before, shit on him. I got clips of shit on a lot of pros. I should post them on TikTok. I'll post them. I'm gonna post them on TikTok one day. If I can find them. Nah, the real Joey D classic. Oh, you said the real Joey D? Tripping. Yeah, Joey D he was good. I didn't even know Classic was 32. Y'all know he was 32, 31, 32? That motherfucker old. Easy on Standy, my king. I fuck with Standy, man. When Standy first came up, see, I fuck with the players I used to play with. Like, I used to like not play with. I used to like, play against him and shit. And then I figured out that he was good. I played with him before he even got to the league. And I'm like, man, him motherfucker nice. And then he got to the league and I fuck with Standy. And then he was really good in, like you said, Cold War. He was really good. And then they was a part of that team that came back now 0-4 to win 5-4, and you know that's the best of 9 with Minnesota, and then he just fell off after that. Gizmo So Sad, my old teammate, was really good friends. So sad when he stepped back. Yeah, I forgot about Gizmo. That's crazy. Forgot about God RX. God RX was another player that was good. He just could never put it all together. I fought with Pander. This dude right here was crazy. And he was never like the greatest Call of Duty player, but in terms of like, bruh, this dude had I think he was going to school, had a full-time job, and was playing Call of Duty on the side. This nigga was in the league with a job. Wasn't that London Ravens team like, yeah, I think so. I think they were top 4. I think at one point. This motherfucker had a full-time job grinding Call of Duty for a living. Like crazy. I hope he's doing good. I don't think, actually my bad. He wasn't in the league. He was playing challengers. I think he had just got dropped I think he just left he got dropped and he was grinding challengers with a job. I miss the London Road Ravens. Them and the sub, yeah, fuck with subliners too. I forgot about Llama God. I got a clip shitting on Neslo too, his old ass. Oh man, I miss CWL Call of Duty, man. Nothing like it. Nothing like it, man. Nothing like it. Shout out Dave Patty, bruh. The Optic Killer. That nigga, hey, that motherfucker was a real Optic CEO. I ain't gonna lie. He was the real CEO. I remember Vanguard, he knocked him out the turn. This was when I was an Optic hater. This was back when I was an Optic hater and the fans used to just piss me off, so I was rooting on them to fail every other day. I was an Optic hater back then. I remember he used to beat him. He beat him and knocked him out the turn. I was jumping for joy. You a full-time Optic hater? Why you hate Optic? Shout out Florida Mutineers. But another player that was like so good that I wish was still alive with us to this day. Every time I think about Call of Duty, I think about this kid, man. This motherfucker right here, bro. So gross. So gross. Thieves fan, bro, since birth. I feel you. So gross right here. Very sad. I think it was so good. I still got the hoodie. I be wearing it to work. I don't wear that shit to work no more. Cause I don't want to get it ripped up. Rest in peace, though. This motherfucker was so good. So good. He was goated everywhere he went. Even with like Florida Mutineers, he was the reason why I think didn't Florida win a tournament? I think they won. Yeah, Dallas. I want to say and what's Dallas Empire? What's their founder's name? What the fuck is his name? Somebody tell me. What's his name? Whoa. What's his name? Somebody tell me his name. I forget his name. Maniac Florida Mutineers legend. Yeah, they dropped Preston for him, right? Yeah, I think they did drop Preston for Hastro. Thank you. I think Hastro's trying to buy a spot back in the league, but I think it's gonna take some time. Cause you gotta remember he separated with he took Dallas Empire away from Optic to like separate them just so Hex could get back into the league if I remember correctly. Yeah, so they dropped Pristini. I think Pristini just moved to the bench and then they brought Pharaoh in, and I want to say they won a tournament after that. And then I want to say then after that Preston moved to Optic. Yep. I want to say after that he joined well, not Optic but the Huntsman. And they played with them, and then obviously they won a tournament. And then I forgot that Pristini was with the Surge. And then I forgot he was with, I think he was on FaZe as a fucking sub. I forgot about that. I want to say he got a ring with them too, didn't he? Yeah, because I think they won in 2021. Nah, I think that was the year after they won. Love the Seattle Sport. I forgot Gunless was trying to who was he teaming with? They were trying to pick me up. Hold up. Who's on this team? I ain't this. He was a sub in Vanguard. Yeah, twin brother cheese. Yeah, for sure. For sure, ski. I want to say these dudes would hit me up. They're like, bro, you trying to run with us? I was like, man, I don't really compete no more, bro. Honest to God. He subbed in for Simp or BZ once in Vanguard for a league match. For real? I want to say I remember that, but I'm not too, I can't remember. I don't know. He might have. Damn, for 27? How old is it? I think, yeah, that makes sense. I think RC's is 27 too. Yeah, motherfuckers old, boy. We getting old, chat. We getting old. I remember I was 16 watching Call of Duty. Now I'm 25. Old as dirt. I remember him getting fried on Gavitu. Who is he? What team? Who is he getting fried by? You remember who they were playing? Oh, where's that one league at? Oh, it stays the same. That's fire. I forgot who they played, not gonna lie. Yeah, I can't remember either. I don't remember him subbing in for a match with them. I don't know who's gonna join the Royal Ravens or Cloud9. I forgot Gwen is still available too. I can see him going to maybe Boston or something like that. I feel like all the like I don't know about being a major. I feel like a lot of the like top tier subs are gone. Let me look at the free agents again. Like you got Gwen, Kismet. I think Kiz is joining. I want to say Kiz is joining. Hold up. I want to say Kiz is joining. Whatchamacallit? The Falcons. Dude, not gonna lie, I love that Thieves team out of everyone else. Yep. I think they got the best roster on paper, which people were trying to kill me over. Like, oh, he doesn't. I'm like, bro, their roster is better than Optic's roster on paper. Obviously, I think Optic is a better team, but on paper, I feel like the Thieves have a better roster on paper. I don't see how. People were like trying to like kill me, like. And people still might disagree. Y'all can disagree. I don't mind y'all disagreeing. That's what we're here for. To debate and just talk Call of Duty. So I don't disagree. Oh shit, I gotta go soon, I gotta go soon, guys. Forgot. I got shit to do. Should I stream later or nah? I got stuff to do. I forgot. Hopefully my internet's decent at the crib. Any of the Thieves is trash and I hate the new phase roster. Aren't you Mr. Negative? Well, aren't you Mr. Negative? Phase roster's gross and so are the Thieves. Matter of fact, tell me why you don't like the Thieves roster first. Everybody don't like phase roster because they lost to BZ and then Abuza's not that good. He's not gonna be that good next year. Watch. And then 04 is not that good, blah, blah, blah. But 04 has really, really, really good slam potential. He gets the kills that matter. He gets the important kills. He rotates. He's good at getting first bloods in S&D. He's an S&D star. That's where he came from. And in hardpoint, he plays really well and makes really good plays. And I think Abizi's going to do the same thing. What people don't realize is Abizi's still better than 04. He just wasn't that good for this team anymore. Abizi just needed to change the scenery. So I fully expect Abizi to go to the Thieves and do the same shit he's been doing on FaZe for so many years. I think FaZe's floor raises, but ceiling comes down a little with Cell and Abizi gone. Yeah, for sure. That's the perfect answer. I think so too. But their floor is championship team, so I think they'll be fine. I just don't think they'll be the most dominant team in the league anymore like they've been in past years. But shit, they might. All Call of Duty comes down to who's gonna get the kill and who's not. Who's gonna be at this place? Who's gonna be at the right place at the right time? So people always talk about gunny, but if 04 can get behind you and shoot you in the back every time, then he's better than you. If he can get around you. You can shoot straighter than Jesus Christ, but if you can't see the person that's in front of you because he's behind you, then what good is your gun skill? You know what I mean? What good is gun skill if they're always behind you? And 04 is really good at that. That's what I'm saying. If you don't play the game correctly, it doesn't matter. And I think 04 plays the game spectacularly, and so does Abuza. Abuza just doesn't move, very slow. I won't say very slow. He's actually kind of mid-pace, but shoots really straight, plays the game a lot, grinds. He's going to be really good for this team. And then, but another thing people are missing out on is the communication. That was FaZe's biggest problem, was communication. They have probably the worst comms in the league. And then their comms have been bad for a minute, but it just worked out because they were so much better than everybody else and they always won. But then when y'all start losing, when you start losing, then people start pointing out all the flaws. You know what I mean? It's like women. Women don't say a nigga got a small dick until the nigga cheat on them or they break up. And then she went, "Oh, your dick is little," or some. I'm not projecting. That was just an analogy I brought up. Don't take that and run with it. But they don't throw that out there until y'all break up or whatever. And then it's like, "Oh, you did this, you did." Like, you wasn't saying shit until we broke up, until I did what I did. But y'all get my analogy. Y'all get the point. Nobody brings up the negatives until you're not winning, and they weren't winning, so people start bringing up the cons. But their cons been shit since they formed their team. Nobody wants to say it, but the Dynasty had the same issue why they only won one ring. I would rather FaZe get Ghosty over Boozer because I think Ghosty got the shaft. Yeah, he definitely got the shaft, but like, I think Boozer was better than Ghosty, bruh. I think Ghosty just joined a really good situation with Optic, really good coaching staff. And I think Ghosty's a good player too, but I just don't think he's better than Abuza. They rely too much on Gunny now. Yeah, definitely. I just feel like it's one of those things, bro. When you're dominant for so long, like, you just start phoning it in, man. And I feel like they had a lot of issues behind the scenes that nobody's going to obviously speak about, but they had a lot of problems, I feel like, internally that they just couldn't get past. It's like I said, I made the analogy earlier about the woman. Like, once you and your girl have too many arguments to the point where every time you see each other, it's just disgust, or y'all just can't stand each other, or whatever happens, y'all always just end up arguing. Y'all don't need to be together no more. It's the same thing with FaZe. Them niggas probably got to the point they saw each other every day. It was just like, all right, let's spawn in. Like, that ain't fun. I don't think they were having fun anymore. And then like I said, they're already trying to split up after champs in EWC last year, or after champs last year. So they were waiting on it, you know what I'm saying? They were waiting on this shit to fall flat this year so they could break up. Cellian had to be beefing with players because his move has been the weirdest. I think he was always the odd man out. He was always going to be the odd man out because they were trying to drop him after they got top 6 at champs when he didn't really play that well. They were trying to drop him then. Cell was money. What you mean was money? I think Cell was good, but I think Cell plays for herself, and Cell plays really, really slow and on the island too much. Not gonna lie, I thought FaZe should have dropped Cell after Vanguard. I disagree. I don't mind them keeping Cell. Oh, Cell went to the money? Yeah, definitely. Cell's a great player, but he's selfish. I don't know if he plays selfish on purpose. I think that's just his play style, which I think is a flaw. It's very flawed play style because, again, S&D, he plays on the island. Hardpoint, he plays on the island. And when you play on the island like that, you don't put yourself in a position to get trades. Which is why I feel like when he changed his play style, they start winning. Y'all don't. The reason why FaZe wasn't good this year was comms. Well, first and foremost, they just needed a change. Every good thing must come to an end. So that's something. Towards the end, they just needed to change. 1. 2, their comms were really bad. And 3, BG did not play as well as he should have been playing. You know what I mean? Everybody had moments of not playing like shit on this team. And you never really see that. We've never seen that before with this FaZe roster. Wait, let me see my camera. Let me make sure my camera's good. Like, we've never seen, like, at one point, Cellian was like, well, Cellian was like the best this whole year, really. The best player consistently throughout the whole year. But, so I can't really say him, but like, at one point in the season, Simp was really bad for like that last stretch of like champs, EWC, and like I think Major 4, he was really bad. Draza was really shit towards the end of Major, I think 4 and champs and EWC. Really EWC and champs, he was really shit. Like I said, Cell was even shit at EWC kinda, but like the whole year he's been good. And then Abizi's been shit. Exactly, Garrison. He said, if y'all didn't see, he just said, BZ never found his pacing in this game. Even Simp even had struggles. That's what I'm saying. We've never seen that with FaZe before, where everybody at one point in time had a problem. Like, everybody usually is always cohesively playing well, and then maybe one player is kind of taking a back step. but everybody still collectively playing well. Every point in this year, somebody on FaZe was playing shit. I think, all honesty, FaZe hated this game and it showed. Yeah, I can see that too. I can see that too, but that's no excuse. Shit. Optic hated IW, I believe. They won it, but they won though. I don't think anybody on Optic liked IW, except maybe Formal because he was so good at it. But even I don't think he even liked it. This game also didn't play the FaZe's playstyle. Nah. Hardpoint been shaky for a minute now. Yeah, for shit. The hardpoint been shaky for a couple of years. But I agree wholeheartedly with that Abizi. That's why I was gonna bring up third. Abizi is their X factor, and he's gonna be LA Thieves' X factor too. If Abizi is getting first bloods and he's the entry sub and getting that because entry sub really is just supposed to get everybody weak, and then the second sub is supposed to get all the kills, and then the ARs pick up all the kills afterwards. But Abizi, what he was so good at for so many years was getting in first and still getting that first initial kill, and then sometimes popping a 2-piece, or at least getting that second player weak as shit. So then the simp, or whoever that second sub is, could come behind him and pick up not only one kill but then another kill. I think honestly, Simp and Abizi aren't allowed to shine with both being on the same team. They never really cared about shining though. Simp was just, they both really just always put up their 1 KDs and they were good. But I just feel like this year, it's for some reason, it just didn't work like that. I like that Falcons roster, but I wonder how Cell and Pred cohesively play together. Well, Pred is really fast and so is Xnet, so they should be okay. It's all going to come down to how well Cellium and Kismet play off of each other. If Kismet's going to be that confirmed 4th player. If Kismet's on that team, he's playing AR, I'd love to see how he's going to play the AR position. If he's going to be slower, he's going to be faster. They all just call him the Bulldog for a reason. That motherfucker plays fast, so I expect him to be fast with the AR as well. And if that's the case, Cellium's going to be playing on the island again. So they gotta figure that part out. They gotta figure that part out. What's the roster you thought was gonna be godlike and disappointed me? Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Did Crazy and Mamba get picked up? Crazy and Mamba are rumored to be teaming with Vivid and Mac on Seattle Surge, or my bad, Vancouver Surge. That's the rumor that Surge is going to pick up all 4 of those Omit guys to join the league. Sort of like what the Thieves did when they picked up Westar. I don't think they picked up the whole team when they picked up like 2 or 3 players from Wester or whatever back in Cold War. What roster you thought was going to be godlike and disappointed me? I ain't gonna lie, really LAT. Oh, any year? Oh shit. That's a really loaded question. Yeah, I was about to say really LAT. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I thought for sure. I remember everybody thought they were gonna win champs. I knew they weren't because it never works out that way. And whoever the best team is never wins champs. The last team to do that was Optic in 2017 when they won champs in IW. They were the best team going into that year. Even after the bullshit that happened to them in B03, they were the best team going into that year, and they were pretty much the best team the entire year. Them and like E United, and I think LG was really good too. But other than those couple teams, Splice was really good as well. But other than those few teams, like Optic was far and away the best team. So best team won. In World War II, best team did not win. What was after World War II? MW19, the best team did not win. I think I can say Dallas Empire is the best team throughout the course of that year. I can say that. Honestly, hear me out. The Dynasty, I mean, there just wasn't enough chips. Yeah, it wasn't enough chips, but did Nasty get picked up? No, I haven't heard anything about Nasty yet. Not as of right now. I haven't heard anything about Nasty, but I'm sure he'll get picked up. You can't go to 4 finals and not get picked up. I mean, the Dynasty was disappointing, but they won so many chips. They just didn't win enough rings, if that's what you mean. Man, someone need to pick him up. Oh, for sure. Definitely need to get picked up. Nasty was, no pun intended, he was nasty. The reason I don't like Kenny the Thieves is because I miss sub Kenny from, bro, I've been saying this for the longest. I don't know why Kenny wants to run an AR, man. I think Surge should have stuck. Like, you can't sit here Like I watched this. I think I didn't post it. I meant to post this.
Rams are going to keep it on the ground.
I think he did it against Echo Fox.
Their 4th round pick out of Auburn.
I think it was Echo Fox. He had a 1v4.
Explosive play.
Let me see. Hold on. Who's he playing against? Who's this? It's a random dude. He's not even playing against. Oh, okay. This was Echo Fox. Yeah, Sharp, Stainfield, Neslo, and Wheat. Nobody care about this shit. But where's here we go. Here's the hard point. It wasn't the first map though.
Now Temp at least just trying to cause a distraction.
Why is it?
A little bit of a blessed spawn if nothing.
Why is this? Why did it start with?
Today went all the way to time.
I gotta find this shit. Is this I don't know if this is the game though.
But even if they're hyping up, they're like, all right, game. A little bit too far back. Like again, there is.
Oh, I missed this fucking game.
The Echo Fox we all so desperately wanted.
I don't think this is it. Hold up. What map? Do you remember what map this was? What map it was? I was really good at World War II as well, but I wasn't nearly as good as this game as I was as NW19. I don't know. I don't know why I fuck with World War II. Wait, what was that? Yo, which what do y'all remember what map it was? This map, it's just the last map. Gibraltar. No, it wasn't Gibraltar. Yeah, it was Gibraltar. My bad. It was Gibraltar. I don't remember what like tournament and shit was. That's not how you spell it. Gibraltar. I don't even know how to spell this shit.
2 of the CWL Pro League. We've got Echo Fox up for success on what should be the final hard point of this map.
I feel like the kills are like so. Yeah, I think it might have been this shit. Cause he got the bandana on. Everybody know Bandana Kenny is like yeah, here go here.
I bet he was pretty frustrated.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is right here. Get this shit off my screen.
The Gibraltar left.
Yeah, here go here. This motherfucker right here, boy, is crazy. Nigga had 35 and 26.
That push pays off because now he could pinch on in through the.
Y'all see it?
He might have got a very fortunate timing there.
What do you honestly think about B07?
And he just spawned. Oh my God.
Oh, let me watch this clip. Let me watch this clip real quick. How did Echo Fox choke this?
Temp inside the hard point, but Enable.
Why is Temp moving around in hill? What the fuck? Did they nade him? Somebody nade him? Yeah, he got naded. Why did he move to?
Enable finds the kill into Temp. Kills going in favor of Team Caliber. They're only 39 seconds away from closing this one out. They're inside the hard point. They don't have a setup. TK now fanning out outside the hard point.
Nigga, why did Temp move in the?
Trying to find these kills. It's anybody's game right now. And you got to think about like after this hard point going into pit.
They just chalked it. They start trying to pinch and shit. Then they spawned out.
This time they're pushing the whole way through. They don't want to deal with that unfavorable position for the next hard point. There's no way they're going to do it again. But can TK win it here? There's no way they're going to do it again. I'm thinking about the next hard point. They might not even get there. Facento, you have to go kill this guy out of the hard point. Go! Kill him!
What was Facento doing?
Accuracy. He's going to end up dropping. He gets picked off from behind
What the
immediately.
fuck?
A couple more ticks and no
What was I watching?
No one can win it here now. Let's take a look at middle. Look, it's all going to be Echo Fox here. 244, 247, Echo Fox in the hard point. 3 seconds left for it. Echo Fox the closest now. Coming in from the top. It's Kenny. Kenny fights 2 from the bridge. Fights the 3rd as well. But inside the hard point, it's Aqua. It's a 1-on-1. Aqua versus Kenny. Kenny wins it. Kenny wins it. He wins the game. A 1 second hard point game.
That's insane.
Do it again. Kenny kills all 4 and gets the final 3 ticks to win 250, 249. Oh, 3. It's a 1-on-1.
Who was getting fried? Nigga, Donnie was going 25 and 34. I feel bad for Saints. Saints is another player niggas got to target. Saints do not get Nato do not get enough credit, bro. That nigga Nato was nasty. Aqua was nasty too for a while, but Nato was nasty for a minute. Niggas do not give Nato his credit.
Aqua versus Kenny. Oh,
That's insane.
Point. The game's over right now. It's like 249. All of a sudden, Kenny comes in like goddamn Spider-Man over the top.
Like, why is everybody just jumping down at him? Saints got shot in the back, so I get that.
Over the top.
Like, nobody's covering, nobody's watching bridge.
And then this one-on-one for the game. This one-on-one for the game. Take my hip fire.
That's crazy.
Wins it. Oh my god.
Same song. Yeah. What do you mean, what's my rank? Rise World War II was insane too. Got slashed at the best ART, top 2 sub. Yeah, Guns best place, and Looney a good ITL. Yeah, Looney was the problem with that team though. Looney was a good ITL, very smart player, but I ain't gonna lie, that nigga was not like that crazy. Had his moments. Everybody remembers when that nigga clutched that. I gotta find that clip. Hold up. Looney kills. What was it? Not in a 1v5. What was that? What did he do when he was like, "I see you"? It was a active camo dude. He saw that he killed the active. He killed the active camo player. Hold up. It was an IW. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find that shit. It was IW, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find that. It's gonna be that's a crazy pool. I don't know about that. Let me see. Looney, S&D, IW, COD, GWL. That's gonna be hard. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find that. Oh, okay, right here. That was Tempe shit on? I love this game too. This game is really good for comp. I'll look up accuracy's clip in a second. I got you.
And he is going to split both players. They're neither looking at him. Temp pops the camo. The final kill. He's and he's cut out of the sky.
Nigga did this.
The kill, he'll find the defuse, and the veteran says, "I'll see you, son." You can use camo all you like.
That's it, fire. I ain't gonna lie. That's it. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga had ore. He had a limited ore when he did that, so I ain't gonna cap. He should have waited a second. I don't know why he immediately like popped it and tried to run out. I wouldn't have did that. That's crazy.
Looney shutting him down. That is Rice can't even. He doesn't even know what he's seeing.
You popping camo on death.
Can we see it from his? Can we see it from his perspective? Nah. That's one thing I like about Call of Duty now. Like they have everybody on Codcast so they can see other people's perspective when they get a kill. I think that was Arden. You said that Snowman. That's Arden's Forest.
This is the team that, if this event ends, I can confidently say this was one of the more impressive uses of map vetoes I've ever seen in the history of competitive.
Forgot about the FG42.
Partially that, and we talked about. We thought one of the better teams in Search and Destroy would be who won this weekend. They've been fantastic, really across the game modes, but Search specifically.
Oh, yeah, that comp S&D is always good.
But accuracy.
I like they maps.
Work on the entire team. He's able to pick up one. He's got two to work with in mid. They're feeding him kills right now. He knows one more is here.
Yeah, you can see that shadow. Jerd just trying to shoulder peek. He knows the bomb is down close.
This is winnable.
Absolutely winnable, especially with how slow Bance is kind of rotating on over. I'm wondering if Jerd has to kind of just be yelling for him.
Grenade come over the top. He's going to push through it, trying to make a play. Pistol around the edge, spots him, gets the kill, grabs the bomb. Looking for a 1v4 is accuracy. Missed the bomb for a moment. Now you got it, fella. Oh, back up!
Okay, he backed up.
Why is he still challenging him?
I'm okay. He was making me nervous. Challenges it, and guns him off the heady. 1 versus 4.
Like, why not? But you know you're missing, right? You know you're missing shots. Why still reach out?
He was making me nervous.
Hey, watch out right here. Just give it up. That was a very, very, very bad. Jesus. All right, everybody remember this shit.
As they're wrapping back, like you see them, they line up. They line up fight to make it interesting. It's going to be attached, trying to rally across. He's going to hit Xyz. Scup is just holding. Wins the fight. Accuracy, though, they line up. They line up for accuracy, and he wins it. Are you kidding?
Who's this at?
Holding. Scup is just holding. Wins the fight. Accuracy, though, they line up. They line up for accuracy, and he wins it. Are you kidding?
This is crazy.
Accuracy with the
London Docks is my shit.
Are you
You got all 4?
The nade hits formal. The first blood on.
I forgot about this song.
Oh my goodness! Look at this. They were all together. That is unbelievable.
Nigga, I ain't gonna lie, that might have been like the lowest point in optics, like whole shit. That might have been, nah, that wasn't worse than when they went 0-18 this year, but that was like a very, very low point in the optic camp. Love London Docks, one of my favorite maps of all time. You need to watch TK versus LG map 1, London Docks, CWO, Nola. Actually, Cinema saw it live, was tweaking. One of my favorite maps to watch all time was when T's dropping, what, 58, 59 and then losing. That was like one of my favorite maps ever to watch.
Is unbelievable. Formal blood on this list together with the ice.
Ah man, that was T's last good game. T's was pretty decent in early mid B06. I remember this.
Prestige going in for the first paraded.
I don't have like a
Snow match.
Prestige. A match for the ages.
I remember they beat each other and then they had to go up to him and like he hugged them and shit. That shit was crazy. What's this? NW2?
Oh, they didn't get it.
That's Vanguard.
BZ's grenade found its way through and then he found the kill. The other 2 players from Boston were already over towards B.
I miss watching this game for I miss watching this game for competitive, kind of, but not really. This shit was kind of ass. TK never won by a. I swear they always need to make that shit close. Yeah, it was always close. Yes, the MP40 was so good. The MP40 was good, but I just couldn't stand that. Like, watching that game was like cool. This is better though, I ain't gonna lie. This gun right here, I don't know. I love everything about this game. I love the skins. I love the way the map, even though the map was dark and the colors were bad, I love the fucking maps, the colors. I love the guns. I love the inspection, the inspect element. I love the perk system. I love the way the skins look. PPS 8 was crazy. We don't get games like this no more, man. Yeah. I like that. I like that gun. The STG was crazy. The bar was crazy. It was just so many. It was just so much variety with the guns. I mean, well, the sub was kind of the same the whole year, but like, nigga, the fucking ARs, man, crazy. FG42, the bar, STG.
It's getting overrun. Need reinforcements.
I wish I had more clips of myself when I played World War II. I didn't really have many clips of that. All right then, guys, I'm about to go. I think I'm gonna go live late to our. Make sure to hit that. I don't want to call it a sub button. Make sure to hit the follow button if you want to get a notification when I go live next. I think I will be live later. Make sure to hit that follow button for me, please. We're probably gonna be live later, talking some more Kai, probably watching some more matches, reacting to some matches, maybe even reacting to what they talk about on the flank if they haven't already. Need to bring that back, and Vanguard had one of the best flex tight AR to it was banned. Well, I'm hearing B07 they're gonna have the Peacekeeper and all that shit. They had the Peacekeeper and all that, then we might have a viable flex gun for once. I also think they might bring the Maddox back too. I heard that rumor too. So if that's the case, then played against Blast and Mox on ranked in that game. Oh, for real? Blast was decent back then in that game. I don't know about Mox. But like I said, hit that follow button so you know when I go live next. I'm also was live on Twitch as well. You want to go ahead and hit the link and subscribe on YouTube, maybe even subscribe. Like I said, follow on Twitch, subscribe on Twitch as well. I'm a Twitch affiliate. If y'all want to do that, you're not obligated to. If you do, that helps me out a lot. I appreciate all the support and everybody that was in here. And yeah, I think I'm gonna be live later in a couple hours. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.